AFG Local 1040 members, this is Johnny Jones, your AFG Local 1040 president and your Council 100 Secretary Treasurer, coming to you from Jaguar Studios here in Fort Worth, Texas. It's March the 22nd, 2026. As you know, we're deep into this third government shutdown, and I know everybody is struggling. Believe me, I have seen it in your faces. We have seen it in our paychecks because they're all big fat zeros. And you know what we're really tired of? We're tired of politicians saying, oh, it's one person's fault or the other. But what I can tell you is this: hopefully things are working to where we're going to get this shutdown ended this week. AFGE and your local is all in current efforts to get Congress to just pass a continuing resolution, a clean CR for a month while they negotiate this, because this is just non-attainable. Many of us have missed their first mortgage, their month of rent payment at the end of the last month. But most certainly, the majority of us are going to be in a situation where at the end of this month, we're not going to be able to make our house payment, our rent payment, and other payments. Because I know firsthand that the credit letter doesn't mean a darn bit of nothing, doesn't do anything. And even if the shutdown ended tomorrow, it would take 10 to 14 days to get our money. It was insane. So it's still going to put us almost towards the back early February, early April, even if it was open tomorrow. So what I'm saying is make a plan. If I had some officers call, officers that called me, one of them was talking about ready to quit. I said, look, if you're faced with these kind of tough decisions, whether you cannot go to work or you need to make other money, you need to sit down and talk to your management immediately and say, hey, look, I just no longer can do this. I have to make some money, because your accounts can only go so far in a hole. And not everybody banks at Navy Federal or other institutions that give you partial deposits. This has been a very difficult time for everybody. I have been sick for probably like the last week and a half. I never get sick. It's because of the undue stress of what the shutdown has caused, without a doubt. People that know me, I was like, man, I never get sick. So the stress that has been put on everybody in its own way, no matter if you've been able to go to work the whole time or if you've had to stay at home, everybody is suffering some which way or shape or form. So far the local has been able to get some donations from the air traffic controllers. The local has actually purchased things to drop off at the airport. We're working with the North Texas Food Bank. We should be able to get a delivery on the north end of the parking lot by the end of this week. We're aiming for Thursday or Friday. I know that there's a coordination going on with myself and the North Texas Food Bank, and also there's another TSA liaison involved. So we're working to get this done by the end of the week, which is a special delivery, which they normally don't do, but it's going to be private just for us. But it has to be on an airport ground, so we have to find a place, probably in the north parking lot, that nobody has access to except for TSA officers. And it's going to be a complex thing because unfortunately, they can't bring frozen food sometimes because there's no place for people to store it. But those things will be worked out logistically. We've also had some other partners reach out to us. We're working with the Texas Motor Speedway to see, they're looking at trying to put together a donation through the union as well. We've been working with our labor council. The labor council, obviously, they're putting together some stuff. But unfortunately, this shutdown look, I could get you all the gift cards and get you all the food donations in the world, but it's not going to fix the problem. You need a paycheck. That's all there is to it. We can't take any more rain checks. We need paychecks today. And the thing I was thinking about is like that movie, Dude, Where's My Car? It's like, dude, where's my paycheck? And I know the pastors have been nice, and I'm sorry this message is a little long, but I wanted to let you know what's going on, what we're doing. If you haven't noticed, the TSA AFG Local 1040 has been in the media. We've done so many different media press events. We have been live filming from the airport. We've done numerous interviews, either in print or live. I can't even count. We've done so many. But we're doing it because of you. We want to make sure this shutdown ends. We want to make sure the public is informed. Over the next few days, we're definitely going to be hitting the halls of Congress with either texting, phone calls. We're putting this together right now, and we're encouraging them to do a continuing resolution because what they're doing is not obtainable. All of us are suffering in some shape or form. And if you do need assistance, and I mean like with mental health, because TSA officers already have a high rate of suicide, I'm starting to become very concerned based on the conversations I'm having with some of my fellow colleagues. If you think somebody is looking like they might be wanting to harm themselves, please say something. You need to contact DAP, reach out to us, get some assistance, because this will be over. Just don't end your life over it. Okay, these are very serious things that are going on here, because we're very proudful. We all come to work and we enjoy doing our thing, but we also expect to be paid in a timely manner. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off tonight, and hopefully we'll have more information and text or emails out to you guys if you're a local 1040 member at DFW Dallas Love Field. And if you're at the spokes, we've been working with the DAL management to coordinate and facilitate all the donations that have been coming to the smaller airports. So with that being said, I'm Johnny Jones, your AFGE Local 1040 President and your Council 100 Secretary Treasurer, signing out from Jaguar Studios here on Sunday night, March 22nd. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you out in the field. This will end, and it will end soon. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye now.